Hello, you are watching Shalom World News. I'm Rudy McLennan coming to you from Glasgow, Scotland. Here are the latest headlines from around the world. Pope Francis has exhorted the global community to take action for the people of Myanmar as the nation endures violence and displacement following the February the 1st coup last year. Speaking after the customary Angelus on Sunday, the Pope said he joins the bishops of Myanmar who are asking the international community not to forget the people of the country. In a similar vein, he also urged believers to manifest solidarity towards the people of Ukraine as the Eastern European nation endures 4 months of conflict with Russia. He reminded men and women of goodwill to put solidarity into action. The Pontiff also warned of the possible onset of Ukraine fatigue that may cause people to lose interest in the ongoing tragedy and forget it altogether. Exactly 2 weeks after the Pentecost Sunday attack in Nigeria, 2 churches and a number of villages in Kaduna state were attacked by gunmen, leaving 3 people dead on Sunday. In the attacks that took place in Kajuru local government area, gunmen also abducted several people. According to the Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, Samuel Aruwan, the gunmen attacked worshippers and local residents of Ungwan Fada, Ungwan Turawa and Ungwan Makama. He added that they stormed into the villages on motorcycles before unleashing mayhem. They also attacked the believers of Maranatha Baptist Church and St. Moses Roman Catholic Church. Meanwhile, on June the 17th, hundreds of mourners took part in the funeral mass of the victims of the Pentecost Sunday attack in Ondo. The Requiem Mass was held in a resort as the St. Francis Church is still not functional. Hundreds of mourners, including Ondo's Governor Oluwatorimi Akeredolu and several members of the cabinet, were present. On Sunday, June the 19th, the Solemnity of Corpus Christi, the Church in the United States initiated a 3-year Eucharistic Revival programme across all dioceses. In the first year, diocesan staff, bishops and priests have been invited to have a renewed personal encounter with Jesus. There will be a variety of events in each diocese to encourage believers to grow in understanding and devotion to Christ in the Blessed Sacrament. This will be complemented by online formation and resources, which will assist Eucharistic missionaries at all levels. The revival will culminate with a National Eucharistic Congress in Indianapolis in July in 2024. The event comes against a backdrop of diminishing faith in the real presence of Christ in the Blessed Sacrament. A Eucharistic Congress will be conducted in the Archdiocese of Rio de Janeiro from September the 3rd to the 7th, marking the centenary of the same event that was held in 1922. The Congress also falls within the framework of the 200th anniversary celebrations of the independence of Brazil. During the occasion, there will be a solemn Holy Mass at Christ the Redeemer, and the entire nation will be entrusted to the Eucharistic Heart of Jesus by Cardinal Orane Tempesta, the Archbishop of Rio. The announcement regarding the upcoming Eucharistic Congress was made by the prelate during the Corpus Christi celebration on Sunday. In his pastoral letter, he reminded believers that it was on Easter Sunday of April the 26th in 1500 that the first act of Catholic worship took place in the country. He said the public celebration of Corpus Christi across the nation manifests the Eucharistic faith of Brazilian believers. The American Diocese of Bismarck in North Dakota has opened the investigation into the possible canonization of a focus missionary. According to a press release on the Fellowship of Catholic University Students website, the cause of Michelle Christine Dupont has been launched. The announcement was made by Bishop David Kagan of the Diocese of Bismarck. Ms. Dupont, a native of North Dakota, was diagnosed with cancer on December the 19th in 2014. She battled the disease with perseverance for a year before passing away on December the 25th in 2015 at the age of 31. In the first phase of the cause of canonization, the diocesan bishop will investigate the life, deeds and sanctity of the young woman to determine if she was heroically virtuous. Her private and public writings will be examined and witness testimonies will be collected to see if she exemplified the virtues of faith, hope and love before the evidence is presented to the Vatican's Congregation for the Causes of Saints. In the US state of Iowa, the Supreme Court decided on Friday, June the 17th, that the state constitution does not recognise the right to abortion as a fundamental right. This comes after the result of the resolution of a lawsuit filed by abortion providers. They had challenged a 2020 law calling for a 24-hour waiting period after the first appointment before an abortion procedure. With the court's decision, a woman who seeks an abortion has to wait for 24 hours and she has to return to the clinic a second time. The new ruling also reverses a previous verdict of the Supreme Court, which said that the fundamental right to an abortion will be protected by the Constitution. The court concluded that it was wrong to declare abortion as a fundamental privacy right. Pope Francis has exhorted young believers of the Syro-Malabar Church to say yes to Jesus to find meaningfulness in life. He made this exhortation on Saturday, June the 18th, while interacting with 75 youth leaders of various eparchies of the diaspora of the Syro-Malabar Church, which is one of the 23 Oriental churches in full communion with Rome. The Holy Father said it is the experience of love freely given that provides meaning to life and gives the strength to say yes to a life of service and responsibility. Members of the delegation who met the Pope comprised young men and women from the Syro-Malabar diasporas in the United Kingdom, the United States, Canada, Australia and other countries across Europe. The delegation is in Rome to take part in the first international gathering of young believers associated with the youth apostolate of the Syro-Malabar Church, which is headquartered in the Indian state of Kerala. In Rome, all preparations are in place for the 10th World Meeting of Families, which begins on Wednesday, June the 22nd. The meeting begins with the Festival of Families in the Paul VI Hall, with the theme Beauty of the Family. It will be followed by a theological congress comprising 5 conferences. The conferences will have 3 to 4 sub-themes each, and they cover the pastoral issues of particular churches. There will be 62 speakers from 17 nations and 13 moderators, except for 3 priests. Almost all speakers will be married laypeople. On Thursday, June the 23rd, there will be a concert in the cloister of the Lateran Palace by the Italian operatic pop trio Il Volo. There will be Holy Mass on Saturday in St. Peter's Square, and it will be offered by Pope Francis. The meet will come to a close with the Angelus on Sunday. The church in Spain got 27 new blesseds on Saturday, June the 18th, when a group of Dominicans martyred during the Spanish Civil War was beatified. During the ceremony that took place in the Cathedral of Seville, Cardinal Marcello Semeraro, who is the prefect of the Congregation for the Causes of Saints, declared the martyrs to be blessed. The group of martyrs include 20 friars from Almagro Monastery, 5 friars from Almeria, a lay Dominican also from Almeria, and a Dominican nun who was killed in Huescar during the Spanish Civil War in the 1930s. The ceremony was attended by Archbishop Saiz Meneses of Seville, the general postulator of the Dominicans, the Archbishop of Burgos, the prelates of Almeria, Canarias, Guadix, Leon, Valencia, and the auxiliary of Madrid. Also present were the Master General of the Congregation and the Prior Provincial of the Dominican Province of Hispania. And those are your latest headlines. Do join us again tomorrow for more. And remember, you can also visit sw.org for more updates. Shalom.